Hello friends, the topic for today is microprogram control basic concepts. In a control unit, control signals are generated for each execution step based on the instruction in the instruction register. In microprogram control, a software approach is used in which a desired setting of the control signal in each step is determined by a program stored in a special memory. The control program is called a microprogram or firmware. A microprogram is a midway between hardware and software to distinguish it from the program being executed by the processor. In today's video, we'll see the basic concepts in microprogram. Welcome to our channel Engineering and Technology for You. If you are not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notifications for our future videos. The topic for today is microprogram control basic concept. Let us start with an introduction. See, in digital computer, the function of control unit is to initiate a sequence of micro operations, and these micro operations will be used for the execution of instructions. And the types of micro operations for a particular system, there are finite number of micro operations which are carried out for execution of the instruction, and the complexity of a digital system depends on the number of sequences of micro operations that are performed. So we have two techniques for implementing the control unit. One is the hardware control. So in hardware control, the control signals are generated by hardware using conventional logic design techniques. The control unit is said to be hardware because of that. And the second one is microprogram control. The control unit using microprogramming technique is called the microprogram control. In today's video, we'll see only the microprogram control. Hardware control we have already discussed in the previous video, which is available on my channel. You can watch that video. Then let us come to the basic terminology used in this microprogram control. In microprogram control, we use a software approach where the micro instruction is used to perform the micro operation. Now, before we go for this topic, we must know the basic terminology used here. The first term is the control signals. So the control signals, they are nothing but the signals or bits which are used to select the paths in multiplexer, decoder and arithmetic logic circuit, and that will determine the micro operations to be performed by the instruction. Then second term is the control variable. So the binary variables, they specify the micro operation, and these control variables, they will be initiated for some micro operations and they'll be idle for other micro operations. So the control variables will control the actual micro operation. Then the control word. So control word is nothing but a string of ones and zeros that represent control variable. So control word and micro instruction, they are synonymous. So these micro instructions or control words, they are stored in a control memory and they specify the control signals for execution of micro operation. So uh, as per the control signals, the instruction will be executed. Then microprogram. Now microprogram is nothing but a sequence of micro instructions. We call it as a microprogram. And it is also sometimes called as the firmware, because it is the midway between hardware and software to distinguish it from the program being executed by the processor. So it is called as the firmware or the microprogram. And uh, writing a sequence of micro instructions for the execution of processor instruction is nothing but microprogramming. So this microprogramming will be done in the microprogramming language. Then the next term is the microcode. The operation code of micro instruction, we call it as the microcode. And these microcodes are the one which are stored in the control memory. Then the last term is the CISC design, that is complex instruction set computer design. So here we have two types of computers, RISC and CISC, reduced instruction set computer and complex instruction set computer. The design of control unit based on software approach or microprogramming, it is for the CISC. And the mainly the RISC, it uses the hardware control. Then let us see the types of memories which are used in the microprogram control. So when we are using microprogram control, the computer will have two separate memories. One will be the main memory and the other will be the control. The main memory is available to the user for storing programs, and the contents of main memory may alter when the data are manipulated and every time that program is changed. The user program in main memory consists of machine instructions, and so here we are going to use the instruction from the instruction set of the particular processor or computer. Then the second type of memory is the control memory. So the control memory holds a fixed microprogram that cannot be altered by the, say, occasional user. The microprogram consists of micro instructions that specify various internal control signals for the execution of the micro operations, the register. So that the basic difference between two memories, I hope you have understood. One is fixed, that is the control memory, and we cannot alter it, whereas the main memory is for the execution of the program used by the user. So it will be changing every time. And each machine instruction, it will initiate a series of micro instructions in the control memory, and these micro instructions, it will generate the micro operation. Now these micro operations are generated to fetch the instruction from main memory, so to evaluate the effective address, and then to execute the operation specified by the instruction. So first the instruction is fetched, and then the effective address will be calculated, and then we go for the operation specified by the instruction. We have to execute that. So to return control to the fetch phase in order to repeat the cycle for the next instruction. So here you can see the address of the micro instruction is given to the control memory or ROM. It is a read-only memory, and this memory will give us the particular control word or micro instruction for the execution of the particular instruction. So this is how it will work. Then the types of micro instructions. So here we have two types. One is the called as the vertical microprogramming. So in vertical microprogramming, each micro instruction specifies single or very few micro operations to be performed. And then the second type is horizontal microprogramming, where each micro instruction specifies a number of operations to be performed in parallel. So that we call it as the horizontal micro. Now we'll be discussing these two types of microprogramming in the next video in details. So with this we come to the end of this video. If you have any questions, you can contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail or Instagram. Then if you like the video, press the like button, share with your friends and subscribe to our channel Engineering and Technology Forum. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notifications about our future video. Then thanks for watching. Have a nice day.